Tournament time, baby. Euro 2020 has begun. First things first, it's proper bothering me that they're still calling it Euro 2020. It's 2021. UEFA really didn't want to pay for new marketing materials, did they? Man only needed to swap a 1 for a 0. Quick sub. But man said, no thank you please. I'm sure we can make it work with what we have. UEFA are moving like Ollie out here. I'm still not over the no subs in 100 minutes in the final. Woos. Anywho, forget about all of that. I'm looking forward to this tournament. I ain't supporting no teams. I'm not that invested. So I've decided to follow a few players. Player counting, 12 of them to be precise. These are the players that I'm looking forward to watching the most. Let me introduce my top 12. First up and most exciting for me personally is my boy Alexander Isak. He is the first Eritrean footballer at a major tournament. This is probably the closest I'm ever gonna see to my country being represented in a major tournament. I don't even care that he's playing for some Vikings. All I know is that he must violate Lindelof in training. I hope Sweden win it and he's a top scorer. Watch how I celebrate like I'm a descendant of Ragnar Lothbrok. Next up, Zimmer. I've had a love-hate relationship with Zimmer. I thought he was the truth when he first burst through. And then I thought he was a sideman. And then I thought he was a pagan. And now I see that he's the truth. I was right from the start. The lesson is, always listen to me the first time. Anywho, I never thought I'd see him play with this French team. And I've been mad curious to see him with this group. Next up, we got Phil Folden, the special one. I really enjoy watching this kid play. Are you sure he's English? This youth is silky smooth on the ball, techie. But man must address his hair. Why has he done this nonsense? I think he's been watching my videos. You don't believe me? Okay, watch this. Let's talk swagger. Foden has a one stripe in his fade and always has his thumbs up when he's running. It's too subtle. He don't even have a slick celebration. He's too techie not to have a better signature. Step your game up, Phil. 2 stars. Ryan Gravenberch is up next. I've always been a Holland fan. I will continue to be a Holland fan. This tiny country consistently produces ballers of the highest IQ. And Ryan Gravenberch is the next special one up. This giant youth is a baller. He's aggressive, athletic, techie, intelligent. With Van der Beek out of the tournament now, it's Ryan's time to shine. Jack Grealish, the player I am most excited to watch in this tournament. Foden can do the Gaza hair all he likes, but that title is reserved for Grealish. Both names even start with a G. The world have been deprived of seeing this guy at this level for too long. It's bad enough he isn't playing European football at club level, but he is 25 and too many men still don't know that he's better than them. I'm expecting him to educate many men like his name was 50 Cent this summer. Xiao Phillis is next up. I've been a big fan of this youth since he came out. He is one of the purest players around. Every time he gets the ball, he just acts all nonchalant in front of an audience. He's such a baller. His touch is disgusting, man. Timing, dribbling, passing, his IQ. I'm expecting stuffs this tournament. Next up, my guy Yuri Tillerman. I love this guy. He is the most underrated player. He does everything right all the time. He just controls games and makes differences and then goes home. Consistently, every single game, without fail. Baller. And we can't talk consistency without talking the best. N'Golo Kante. I love watching this guy play. This half-size man is 2 players on the pitch. He is everywhere. But that's not all. Man don't appreciate what he does with the ball. This is a baller. Furthermore, how many times must I tell you he is the best midfielder in the world? No discussion, thank you please. Next up, we have N'Golo's Chelsea teammate Mason Mount. I really like this youth. I was happiest for him more than anyone else when Lamps got sacked because the disrespect he was getting was outrageous. A man walking into that England change room as a Champions League winner, I love that. He has silenced every hater. If man try to put any smut on Mason's name, tell my man shut up. Next up, my Killian. And backs on these Mickey Fickies, there are many talented and special young players in the world at the moment. But my guy Mbappe is clear of all of them and it's not close. He took the torch from Messi in the 2018 World Cup. We all saw it. Man said it's mine and he took it. And ain't a damn thing changed since. I'm expecting Mbappe to be in the top 3 players in the tournament. Again. Jaden Sancho, another stupidly special talent. I can't believe some pundits were questioning if he should even go. Are you mad? How dare you have a talent like this and contemplate not using it? All this youth knows is scoring or creating goals. He should be starting with Grealish, Foden and Mount. No question. I swear if we don't sign him this summer. And finally, did you think I'd watch a tournament and not look out for my favourite player? This is the big stage. This is where PP belongs. He educated the world at the World Cup. Europe didn't respect it enough, so he came back to dominate, win it again and be player of the tournament. Remember I told you this. Paul Pogba will be unleashed this summer. I'm always happy for France to win the tournament because this team is Africa. There's barely a Frenchman in this squad. This is some reverse gentrification. And that's why French presidents are holding slaps in these streets. You gotta love it. Anyway, this is the 12 man I'm watching this summer. Let's hope they all turn up and do a Mazzolini. Let's go, fellas. Thank you, please.